In the prosperous village of Oluwasie, there lived a man everyone knew, Chief Adebayo. Chief Adebayo was the richest man for miles around. He owned vast farmlands, herds of cattle, and a grand compound with tall wooden gates carved with symbols of wealth. His clothes were always clean and expensive, and his voice was loud with pride. Whenever villagers greeted him, he barely nodded. "If you don't have money," he often said, "you don't have a voice." Chief Adebayo had one son, Connor, a quiet young man with a kind heart. Connor often warned his father. "Father," he said gently, "wealth is like morning dew. It can disappear when the sun rises." Chief Adebayo laughed loudly. "My wealth is too big to disappear," he replied. "I control my destiny." Not far from his compound lived an old woman called Mama Iriti. She was poor but wise, respected by the elders. One evening, she came to Chief Adebayo's gate, leaning on her walking stick. "My son," she said humbly, "may I borrow some grain? Hunger has visited my house." Chief Adebayo frowned. "Old woman," he snapped, "go and ask your wisdom to feed you." Connor felt ashamed and tried to help her, but his father stopped him. "No charity in this house," Chief Adebayo declared. Mama Iriti looked at him calmly and said softly, "Remember, Chief Adebayo, the earth does not belong to one man forever." She turned and walked away. That night, dark clouds covered the sky. The wind howled like a warning drum. Deep in the night, disaster struck. First, a fire broke out in Chief Adebayo's main storehouse. By the time people rushed to help, the fire had eaten everything: bags of grain, cloth, and gold. Before morning came, thieves attacked his cattle pen, driving away nearly all his cows. And just before sunrise, heavy rainfall caused his farmlands by the river to flood, destroying his crops completely. By dawn, Chief Adebayo was ruined. The rich man who slept on silk mats woke up to ashes. Villagers gathered in whispers. "Is this not Chief Adebayo? Life is truly unpredictable." Chief Adebayo sat on the ground, his fine clothes dirty, his voice gone. He had lost everything overnight. Days passed. Hunger visited his house. One evening, Chief Adebayo swallowed his pride and followed Connor to a small hut at the edge of the village. It was Mama Iriti's home. She welcomed them with calm eyes. "I have come to beg," Chief Adebayo said, his voice trembling. "I was blind when I had plenty." Mama Iriti served them warm food before speaking. "Riches are a test," she said. "So is poverty. The one who fails kindness fails both." Chief Adebayo bowed his head in shame. From that day, he stayed with Mama Iriti and learned humility. Connor helped him work small farms. Slowly, the villagers began to trust him again. Years later, Chief Adebayo became wealthy once more, but this time, he was different. He shared. He listened. He gave. And whenever people praised him, he would say, "I lost everything in one night, so I could find my true self." Wealth without humility is temporary. Kindness is the only treasure that never fades.